Okay. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, please turn on your camera quickly.
Give me 2 minutes, ma'am. I'll turn on my camera. No?
Yeah, please do it quickly.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Tushar, I can see you. Supriya, I can see you as well. Great. Let us start then. Good evening, guys.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you guys doing today? So it's almost
I'm
weekend.
doing.
I hope you guys are excited about it. I am very excited on Friday evenings because I look forward to that weekend. Yeah, great. So you guys know that we are conducting a session, a demo
Ma'am,
session.
from where are we starting? The last is the WH questions.
Jagrati, we will be starting with unit number 2 today. Okay. You missed a session, I guess. Don't worry. Whatever is remaining, I'll cover it for you guys. Don't worry about that part. Okay. And of course, when we look at today's topic, I'll be revising a bit also. So don't worry about that part. So as I was saying, you guys know that we are
Hello,
conduct. Am I audible?
hello.
Am I audible? No. Nice. You guys lost my voice. 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there was some issue. Sunil, please turn on your camera quickly. Okay. As I was telling you guys, as you know, we are conducting this session today to give you a glimpse of how our sessions are going to be moving forward. Correct? So the course that we offer, it's called Spoken Come Business English course, where we cover spoken English as well as business English aspect. But I'll give you a glimpse of it later of what we are trying to do over here. But before we move forward, फर्स्ट थिंग ऑफकोर्स कैमरा ऑन रखना ये तो मैंने बताया आई विल बी स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम कुछ नहीं समझा प्लीज आस्क मी फॉर रेपिटेशन ओके क्लियर विद दिस
Yes, ma'am.
okay great now before we move forward before we understand how the course is going to be I wanted to ask you guys why do you want to improve your English
Because ma'am, I am working professional, so
mm-hmm.
I need uh, English communication,
Okay,
and I am facing problem of uh, understanding and talking and knowing.
okay.
Yes,
Supriya,
ma'am.
what about you? Supriya, you can unmute, you are on mute.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay. Sorry, please repeat. There is some network issue from. There is some network issue, I guess.
अभी अभी
नहीं अभी भी कट ही हो रहा है थोड़ा हाँ no problem I'll come back to you Tushar what about you
Uh, so I just want to improve the vocab and like while committing. So basically, I'm into the manager role. So
wow okay
I need to improve my business and business communication skills and also the vocab. As I seems to be, I feel that I'm lacking somewhere and not not able to up to the mark. So just got interest and saw you ad. So that's how I landed over here.
okay okay great Jagrati, what about you? As you are here, you also can try answering it. Though
Yes,
I
ma'am.
already know.
Because of the
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Sorry.
As I already know, but still you can try answering.
Okay, okay. Because I want confidence and personality development. I face some issues regarding English. English is spoken, na? So I want to improve my English.
Okay, great. And where do you guys struggle? I want each one of you to answer again. Where do you guys usually struggle? You thinks, you think. Tushar, you can start maybe.
So sometimes when I speak continuously, or sometimes I want to explain something, or sometimes I want to just talk about. So I tend to find myself as in liking the words and loss of words, I can say. And sometimes I cannot continue the complete statement or anything. So again, it seems that sometimes I feel that I may be wrong. I'm maybe speaking something wrong. So yeah, that's.
Okay, okay, great. Supriya?
मैम मुझे बेसिक क्लियर करना है मेरा
हम्म। और आप कहाँ स्ट्रगल करते हो? आपको क्या लगता है?
स्पीकिंग में बोलने
नहीं, अभी भी आपका आवाज कट ही हो रहा है। मे बी आप 2 मिनट के लिए कैमरा टर्न ऑफ कर सकते हो टिल द टाइम वी डू द क्वेश्चन आंसर, उसके बाद आप ऑन कर लीजिए। या नाउ ट्राई आंसरिंग सुप्रिया। No. Sunil, try answering till then. Where do you
Yes,
struggle,
ma'am.
you think?
Yes, ma'am. When I am speaking in front of anyone,
Mm-hmm.
that time I'm not feeling comfortable, and in my mind, totally blank
Mm-hmm.
what I say and what I speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, and I'm making a mistake in grammatically. Uh, that's, so,
Okay.
and vocabulary also.
Okay. Okay. Jagrati, what about you?
Uh, I feel that I am not able to construct a sentence na properly, or I'm not able to converse in English properly. Lack of confidence, lack of English knowledge, lack of sentence structures. That's all.
Okay, understood. Supriya, do you want to try answering? Just unmute yourself and try to answer. No, I guess there is a lot of glitch. Okay, so most of you feel that you guys face an issue with confidence more than speaking. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, understood. Okay, no problem. Now, before we move forward, I just want a quick glimpse of you guys. Like, I want you to tell me what do you do. I can already see your names, but you can give me a quick, short introduction of you guys, along with what do you do and where you're located. Okay, Tushar, you can start. Supriya, meanwhile, maybe you can type that. Yeah, Tushar.
Oh, hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Tushar Rathod. So basically, I'm from Pune, and I'm an IT professional working as an like driving the project management into my organization, and I have done my graduations from. So basically, I belong from an small town in Maharashtra, that is Buldana.
Mm-hmm.
So all my schooling and like schooling was from was from Buldana, and yes, and yeah, that's that's short about me.
Okay, great. Where are you located in Pune?
Pune, I'm in Wakad, Tatawade.
Wakad. Oh, nice. Nice area.
How about you?
I am located in Kharadi. Even our
Correct.
institute
Okay.
now is located in Kharadi.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Thanks. Okay, Sunil, what about you?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sumit. I'm from Nagpur, and I'm working in uh, private industry. And I have done my ITI uh, in 2016, and now I am working as a technician.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay, and you're located in Nagpur. Even right now, you are in Nagpur, is it?
yes, yes.
Okay, great. Jagrati, quick introduction, please. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I am Jagriti Mittal. I am from Kota, Rajasthan. I am located in Pune, Magarpatta, and I am teaching chemistry.
Nice. Now, I will try to give a quick introduction of myself. Okay, I'm reading the introduction for Supriya. One second. Before that, yep. So, Supriya says, I'm from Pune, Kharadi, working as store executive in facility company. I have completed BCom. That's very nice, Supriya. So, how many years of experience do you guys have? Tushar, what about you?
I do have more than 8+ years of experience.
That's nice. Supriya, you can answer in chat till then. Jagrati, what about you?
I have 3+ years experience in teaching.
Okay. Sunil?
I have 4 year experience of
Okay.
steel industry.
Very good.
In
Very
steel
good.
industry.
Very good. Very nice. Now I'll give a quick introduction of myself. As I said, as you guys know, I'm Susmita Patil. I am from Pune itself. I am your trainer in this course specifically, as I am the founder of the Susmita's classes. Okay, we have been into training field for more than 8 years now. I have been training for spoken English, business English, and then along with that, I also train for IELTS, TOEFL, PTE. All these are exams, English proficiency tests, as you guys might know. If I tell you about me, as I already told you, I'm the founder of the Smithas classes. Along with that, I'm also a Cambridge certified speaking examiner, where you guys might know that Cambridge conducts lots of exams like English proficiency tests. So when we talk about these tests, they have four aspects in it: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Listening, reading, writing can be conducted in paper, but for speaking, you need a live examiner, right? So that's where my role comes in. Along with that, I have overall 8+ years of work experience, just like most of you guys over here. I started my career in lots of consumer centric fields. After that, I moved to teaching industry, where I worked in MIT EDT University for around three and a half years, I would say. And after that, I started my institute offline in 2022. Before that, we were only in online mode because of COVID and everything else. You guys know how the situation was during 2020 to 2022, right? And then I also worked in a corporate for a year called HPE, where I was again looking into, say, training the candidates, hiring the candidates, and all the other aspects which are involved with hiring and learning and development. But since 2024, I have been purely taking trainings on freelancing basis, and I have been running my own institute. If I tell you about my education, I have done my MBA in IT. I have also done my master's in TESOL, that is Masters in Teaching English to the Speakers of Other Language, and currently I am in my last sem of MA in English. I'm doing my MA in English because I want to go for PhD. It's the requirement for PhD, as you guys might know. So that's a bit about me. If you guys have any question, of course, you can ask me. And I'm from Pune, but now my hometown is Jalgaon. Yeah. So that's a bit about me. I hope most of you have seen my profile. If I've missed out on anything, please go and check out my Insta and LinkedIn profile so you get more information about me. I'm sure I have missed out something in my introduction. Yeah. Okay. Any questions about me, guys?
No, ma'am.
Okay, great. So let's start with the topic that we have for today. Now, here we are going to start with unit number two. The name of the unit is What Do You Do? Okay. Now, what do we mean by this question? What do you do? We usually ask this question to understand someone's profession. Correct? If I
So
ask you,
sorry, ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, if we have to ask you about something, na,
Mm-hmm.
so what should we do? Ask a thumbnail or just interrupt?
I did not understand. If you want to ask me a question,
Ha, ha.
okay, you guys can raise your hand. You guys might know that there is an option of raising your hand. Okay.
We're
Or
rising.
even if you raise your
Okay,
hand normally, I can see you guys. Okay, don't worry about that
okay.
part. Okay.
Okay, okay. So I just want to ask ki where we are, from where we are starting, last to is WH questions.
Yes, so you missed out one session in between. As I told you, I'll be covering that whatever you have missed out. Okay, so don't worry about that
Okay,
part. Today we are just
okay,
helping others in understanding what or how we cover our course specifically over here. Now, in this
okay,
particular unit, first we'll be looking at how to ask and answer questions about jobs the way we did right now. Okay, and then we will also see how to describe routines and daily schedules. Okay, along with that, we will also see how to ask and answer simple questions about profession or occupation using our simple present tense. Now, simple present tense sounds the easiest, but it is the most incorrectly used tense. Okay, and that's what we are going to see in today's session, that how to use it properly. Then we will also see how to describe our routine and our schedule using time expression, but this part we will be covering in the next session because the first session is going to consume the time that we have for today. Okay, now first, before we start over here, before we look at the say grammar aspect and everything, I want to tell you guys that we don't go into grammar immediately as soon as we start the session, because our course is not a grammar focused course. Our course is real life application based course. We try to understand how to speak about something. Okay, we revolve around a topic, and along with the topic we see whatever grammar is required for us. Okay, and we don't look at the grammar topic directly, we see what are the mistakes that we make in it and how to use it in a better way. Now, if I randomly ask you guys to speak about something, it becomes difficult, but when I give you guys a topic to speak about, it becomes easier, right? So that's how we revolve around, I would say, a topic. Now, first thing that we have, or first topic that we have over here today, is we are going to talk about 6 popular part-time jobs that students usually take up. Now, of course, the title over here says that it is in the United States, but I would say that it is not very limited to United States. These are most of the part-time jobs that the students take. Okay, now, I want you to read it one by one. Most of you guys have turned off your camera. Please try to keep your camera on, guys. Tushar, I want you to read the job titles given over here one by one, quickly.
Starting from the babysitter, then
Correct.
instructor,
Hmm.
then office assistant, sales associate, then social media assistant and tutor.
Very good. Okay, so these are some of the part-time jobs that students take up. Now, babysitter, we already know it's a job even in India that people take up where they care for a small baby. Correct? Now, next is fitness instructor. What do we mean by fitness instructor? What do you understand?
Guiding for
G gym trainer,
Gym cleaner. Okay, very good. What do you understand by office assistant?
the HR, I think of help desk, I think.
Okay, I would say a person who provides general support in an office. Okay, that person can be called office assistant. Yeah. Next, we have sales associate. What do you guys understand by sales associate?
Salesperson selling something, any commodities.
Any commodity. Very good. A person who sells things in a retail store can be called a sales associate if we try to go according to the definition. But whatever you said, Tushar, that was also right. Okay. Next, social media assistant. A very popular job again. What do you guys understand by that?
Handling the social
Who,
media profiles.
Okay. Jagrati, you were saying something?
yes, ma'am. Who who look after your social media handling or social media content or social media development, I think.
Correct. As you guys have seen my ad and you have come to my session today, so that thing who handles that thing is called a social media associate or assistant over here. Okay, so a person who helps create and update content on social media is called a social media assistant. Last one, tutor. What do you guys understand by the tutor job title? A person who teaches in private lessons can be called a tutor, basically according to their subject expertise, correct? So that person can be called a tutor. Now, over here, I want you guys to tell me which jobs are easy and which jobs are difficult according to you. Along with that, you guys can try answering which are exciting and boring according to you and why you feel that. Okay, Tushar, you can try.
I feel that office assistant might be an boring job to do the general work, not
Okay.
I mean like not able to learn things to upscale, right? So it's
Mm-hmm.
just a general work. And again, the babysitter is a very tough one, as I am having kids, two kids, so I know that like it's very tough to manage
Wow.
the children. So I think babysitter is also very tough job and boring one.
Okay. Boring
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like for a short time it feels like okay we are and we are,
Mm-hmm.
but for a long time it's a very tedious job.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Jagriti? What do you think?
I think tutor and fitness instructor are quite interesting, but the babysitting and sales associate and social media assistant and office assistants are boring jobs,
Boring
I
jobs.
think.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Sunil, what about you? What do you think?
I think, madam, sales associate is a toughest job
Okay.
because it is a targeted job.
Right.
So, and Twitter is a boring job, I think,
Okay.
because
Okay. Okay. Why do
yes,
you feel
madam.
that, Sunil?
Uh, I think, madam, Twitter job is designed and designed job continuously providing to everyone. So it is a boring job.
Okay. Supriya is saying babysitter and sales associate job is difficult, are difficult jobs basically. Okay, great guys. Now, if you ask me, all the jobs are difficult, okay? They come with their own difficulties. When we talk about office assistant's job, I would say even though they are doing all the work in the office, like they don't have a general, like they don't have a specific task, but sometimes it becomes too much when you get caught in everything basically. You are not just answerable for your own task but others tasks as well. Whereas when we talk about fitness instructor, of course they have to be very good with their regime and they have to be really really fit. When we talk about babysitter's job, of course they have to deal with babies and it's not very easy, correct? You you guys know that, you guys answered yourself. Sales associate, I would say it's easy, but it depends on you. Some people really have that knack of doing sales very easily, whereas some people really, really struggle with it. Okay, so it depends, but again, it's a difficult job. The way Sunil said, sometimes it has targets, correct, and you have to deal with people. That's another thing, and sometimes you do get cranky people, so that's another thing that you need to handle. Social media assistant, again, it's an easy job, but again, you have to handle social media. You have to make sure that it is presentable, it is appealing, correct? So all those things also need to be taken care of. Whereas tutor, of course, you need to have great knowledge about that subject that you're teaching, and Teaching is not easy. You guys know that as well. Okay, now again, understand this. When we are talking about these jobs, we are talking about these jobs as part time jobs. Now, usually, part time jobs are taken up by students who are in universities. Now, it's not very popular in India, but you guys might know that whenever you go abroad, as soon as you enter the university, you take up some kind of a part time job. Okay, sometimes it could be to handle your like take care of your university fees. Sometimes it could just be to earn some extra pocket money so that you can take care of your expenses, weekly expenses. So usually universities allow you to take up some kind of part-time jobs for 20 hours, for 40 hours. It depends on the university to university. Sometimes you get it on the campus itself, but sometimes you have your campus, your university allows you to go outside of the campus as well and work. Okay, now according to me, it's good because you get some exposure to how things work outside our house, outside our university, outside our comfort zone, I would say. But the only plus point is that the minimum wages are actually good over there. Okay, so that's what we talk about when we talk about part-time jobs. Now, coming to the second question, what do you think, are these good jobs for students? Guys,
Yeah,
try answering.
yeah. To
Yeah.
survive and to continue with the educations. Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
probably.
mm-hmm. Okay, and what do you think, what are some other jobs that students can take up? What are some other jobs that students can take up other than this, okay, other than which you can see on screen?
Content creation, I think it consists social media handling.
Yeah, so that is given na? Social media
Uh,
assistant वो सब कुछ करेगा.
mm,
What else? Students can work in a library. It's on the campus itself. Correct? They can help the librarian. Sometimes they can work as research assistant also, research assistant, if they are in higher education, right? Then if we talk about simple jobs, then of course मैंने जो पहले दो job बोले, they will need some domain specific expertise. Okay, बुक्स, अगर आप लाइब्रेरी में काम कर रहे हो, बुक्स के बारे में थोड़ा तो पता होना चाहिए आपको. देन ओनली यू कैन वर्क ओवर देयर. ओके, एज वेल एज रिसर्च असिस्टेंट, जैसे मैंने बोला, या यू नीड टू हैव दैट नैक ऑफ रिसर्चिंग अगेन. देन यू कैन टेक अप अ जॉब, इंडिया की अगर हम बात करें, यू कैन टेक अ जॉब ऑफ डिलीवरी पर्सन. इट्स अ वेरी फेमस जॉब करेंटली, यू गाइस नो, राइट? देन बेबी सिटर तो यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है. देन पीपल कैन वर्क एज अ केयर. Caretakers are the people basically who take care of older people, like senior citizens, okay, elderly people. Then when we talk about babysitter, there is dog sitter and pet sitter as well. You guys might know, right? Where you take care of pets or dogs for specific hours or specific time. Are you guys aware of that job? Dog sitter या फिर डॉग
no,
वॉकर भी
ma'am.
होते हैं. पुणे में
Hmm.
अपने डॉग वॉकर तो देखे होंगे. वैसे ही डॉग
Yeah.
सिटर्स भी होते हैं. समटाइम्स दे कम टू आवर प्लेस एंड टेक केयर, और वी ड्रॉप आवर पेट्स एट दैट प्लेस. इट डिपेंड्स. ओके, सो ऐसे बहुत सारे जॉब्स होते हैं जो कर सकते हैं. वे अगेन व्हेन वी आर लुकिंग एट दीज जॉब्स, अंडरस्टैंड, हम यहाँ पर कोई डोमेन स्पेसिफिक एक्सपर्टीज नहीं देख रहे. दीज आर वेरी जेनरिक जॉब्स, एनीवन कैन डू इट. ओके, बट वेटर का जॉब, सर्वर का जॉब, राइट, कैशियर, if you know basic finance, you can do that as well. Correct.
Gardener.
गार्डनर फिर भी थोड़ा सा हमें आइडिया लगेगा. अगर आप मुझे
Okay.
गार्डनिंग करने बोलोगे, आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग अबाउट इट.
Mm-hmm.
ओके, सो थोड़ा सा तो एटलीस्ट लगेगा उसमें. बट या,
Watchman.
या, एग्जैक्टली. So ऐसे बहुत सारे jobs हैं. So for homework, you guys can try listing them now. Yeah. Now moving to the next part over here, we again have some vocabulary exercise. Here we have different kind of jobs which people do usually. Now they are divided into category. It's an easy exercise for us. So I want you guys to take a screenshot of this and try solving this for home assignment. Okay, I just want you guys to put the job titles which are given on the left hand side into the correct categories. Okay, so it's an easy exercise for us. I'm sure most of you know where these guys work. Now only thing that you need to understand the pronunciation of some words. First one, first word which you need to know the pronunciation for. I want you guys to pronounce this word. Can you see my arrow?
Chef.
Mm-hmm. It's chef. Okay, it's not chef. The ch pronunciation है, ch का जो pronunciation है यहाँ पर वो sh का है, ch का नहीं है. Remember that. Okay, so it's chef, and here it's receptionist,
Receptionist.
and here it is tour guide.
Clear.
Okay, clear? Yeah, very good. Now moving to the next part over here, what I want you guys to do is I want you to take up any job in your mind which you can see over here on the screen. Okay, I don't want you to name out that job. ठीक है, you will just name or define what these people do, and others have to uh, tell me the title of their job. Example, say I'm talking to Jagrati, you have to guess. Okay, I tell you that, okay, this person takes care of patients. So which job title will it go for?
Patience.
Yeah,
Uh,
the person takes care of patients. You guys can see the screen, right? You can see all the job titles which are given.
Yeah.
office manager.
Patients बोला मैंने. Tushar, do you want to try?
Yeah, doctor.
Doctor is not given
अच्छा,
over here. Doctor is also
Nurse.
given. Yeah, nurse is also given.
ये
ठीक है, I was
Yeah.
looking at nurse. Sorry.
अच्छा patient.
Patients. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
patients.
Okay.
Patience वाला
Okay.
नहीं, patients.
I thought
Patience तो
patience.
patience तो सभी देखते हैं.
Yes.
Patients तो सभी टेस्ट करते हैं, वैसे देखने का ना. But I was
Yeah.
talking about patients,
Okay.
people who are sick. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
same way you have to define and the others have to guess. Okay, now you
Mm,
can define in one sentence or you can use more sentences to define these jobs. Okay, but job title नहीं बोलना है जैसे मैंने बोला.
okay.
Yeah, so the way I started, this person or the person takes care or whatever task he does, you will use that verb, no ing form. ठीक है, and you will say whatever you want to say. Tushar, do you want to try first? And you have to take the name of the person whom you're asking to define, whom you're asking to guess. Okay, Supriya
Yeah.
is also there with us, she's answering in chat. I hope you're
Okay.
there, Supriya. Okay, yeah.
So, my question to Sunil. So, like, who takes care of the machines?
Now Sunil, when you're answering, you will also answer in
Yes.
full sentence. Yeah.
She is taking
No, 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 you will say an engineer of takes care of machines.
take, uh, she takes care of
An engineer, you will take the name of the job.
she is
She
an
नहीं ना बाबा,
engineer.
Sunil, an engineer बस.
An engineer takes care of
Machines.
uh, machine.
Very good. Was it right, Tushar? That's what you were looking at, right?
Yeah, correct.
Very good. Understood how to do this? Okay, Jagrati.
A person who repair the machines.
Repairs. A person who
Repair.
repairs the machines. Okay, whom are you asking this question?
Priya.
Supriya. A person who takes care of, oh sorry, a person who repairs the machines.
Machine.
Supriya. Try answering.
Mechanic.
Mechanic repairs the machines. Very good. Supriya, meanwhile, type your question. Okay, Sunil, do you want to try asking? सुनील यू आर ऑन म्यूट. ट्राई कीजिए. जहाँ पर भी हेल्प लगे मैं
Okay.
हूँ हेल्प करने के लिए.
What she is doing.
What she is doing. Okay. Whom are you asking this question?
Jagrati.
Jagrati. Okay. What is she
Who
doing?
is she?
नहीं,
I
ठीक है, अभी
didn't.
के लिए, हाँ, अभी के लिए आंसर कर दीजिए. What is she doing?
What is she doing?
In the picture. Yeah, you're asking.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
She's uh she's a carpenter, I think.
Okay. And she's making furniture.
Furniture.
She's a carpenter, we feel, and she's making furniture.
Furniture.
Carpenter furniture banata hai. Okay, Jagrati,
Okay.
ask your question next. Supriya, meanwhile, type your question, okay?
A person uh who drives
Who
a
drives?
car
Taxi,
or
taxi,
any
taxi,
vehicle.
taxi. You can define taxi.
Taxi.
Hmm.
Okay, okay.
A person who drives taxis. Whom are you asking this question?
Taxi. Tushar, I think.
Okay,
Okay, so the taxi driver drives the taxi.
very good. One last one, Tushar. Supriya, meanwhile, I hope you have typed your question. Tushar,
Okay, yeah.
ask last question.
So, the person who fights and like in terms of law,
Okay.
this question is for Jagrati.
Firefighters
Mm-hmm. Please repeat the question,
who
Tushar.
The person who knows the laws and who fight.
laws. Okay, okay. Lawyer.
Yeah, correct.
Lie. Very good. Okay. Okay, question for Sunil. Who is selling the product or who sells? ING नहीं ना मैंने मना किया ना. Who sells products and services? Sunil, this question is for you. Who
Yes.
sells products and services?
Vendor.
Vendor नहीं बोलेंगे हम सेल्स पर्सन बोलेंगे.
Salesperson.
Vendor has a different task. Okay, now same way what you guys will do is take a screenshot of this. I'll be sharing the PDF also. Take a screenshot of this. I want you guys to write down the questions the way we did right now. Who, say example, who, the way Supriya asked right now, who sells products and services, correct? So you will try to find out the definition of the jobs which are given over here. Now see, you guys asked the jobs about the jobs which were easier, करेक्ट, जिनके आपको पता थे उसके आपने पूछे. अभी यहाँ पर अगर मैं आपको पूछूं रेस्टोरेंट होस्ट क्या करता है, आई एम श्योर मोस्ट ऑफ यू गाइस डोंट नो. अगर मैं पूछूं आपको ग्राफिक डिजाइनर क्या करता है, सम ऑफ यू माइट नो, सम ऑफ यू माइट नॉट नो, करेक्ट. अगर मैं पूछूं व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कुक एंड अ शेफ, यू गाइस माइट नॉट नो अगेन, करेक्ट. अगेन वेंडर का अगर मैं आपको डेफिनेशन पूछूं, एग्जैक्ट डेफिनेशन, some of you might answer according to your own experience, correct. Now I want you guys to write down the definitions to these jobs properly. Okay, you need to know the job titles at least I would say. अभी फेमस वाले तो हम सबको पता रहते हैं, राइट. डेवलपर क्या करता है, आईटी डेवलपर क्या करता है, टेस्टर क्या करता है, ये सब हमें पता है. बट जो थोड़े से अनकॉमन है उनके भी हमें पता होनी चाहिए. क्लियर. Now that's your first home assignment, I would say. Now next over here we have a conversation. I want Tushar and Jagrati to read this conversation. Okay, you have to read it loudly the way the usual conversations are. Now when you are reading the conversation, focus on the sentence structures again. Now here we have two people who are talking to each other. We have Amy and we have Derek. Okay, Amy and Derek, they are talking about, again, as we are revolving around jobs in this particular unit, They're talking about their job. I want you guys to read the conversation loudly. The way I told you, Derek and Amy are talking about their jobs. Let's see what they're talking about. Jagrati, you can be Amy, and Tushar, you can be Derek.
What do you do, Derek?
I work part-time as a server.
Oh, really? What restaurant do you work at?
I work at Stella's Cafe downtown.
That's cool. How do you like it?
It's okay. I'm on my feet all day, so I'm always tired. And what you do? What
What
do
do
you
you
do?
do?
Yeah,
I'm a dancer.
a dancer. How exciting!
Yeah, it's great. I work with incredible people.
That sounds really nice. But is it difficult?
A little. I'm on my feet all day too, but I love it.
Very good. Now, what do we mean by server? Who is a server?
Server who serves food
In a restaurant.
in
Okay?
the.
इन अ रेस्टोरेंट वेरी गुड वो सर्वर अलग है जो आईटी का हम बोलते हैं वो ठीक है ये
Okay,
सर्वर अलग है डोंट
okay.
गेट कंफ्यूज्ड ठीक है some people get confused with these terminologies understand this one word can stand for multiple things ठीक है that's why we call English a very funny language yep
Hmm.
now what do we mean by I am on my feet all day I am on my feet all day
Standing whole day.
yeah when you're standing whole day and doing your job for example trainer teachers they have to stand all day correct same way dancers खड़े रह के काम रहता है उनका सर्वर यहाँ पर हम बात कर रहे हैं खड़े रह के काम रहता है वो बैठ नहीं सकते हैं बराबर so that's what we mean by I am on my feet all day okay so this is a phrase that we use make sure you note it down okay the conversation is pretty easy Amy is asking, "What do you do?" He says, "I'm a I work part time as a server." Now, as I said, focus on the sentence structures also. Sentence structures पे भी हमें ध्यान देना है. अगर आपने ध्यान दिया, you can see हम कहीं पर भी ing नहीं use कर रहे हैं. Okay? Now, usually हम जब भी इंग्लिश में बात करते हैं, हम सबसे पहले आईएनजी यूज करते हैं हमारे सेंटेंस में और सेंटेंस बनाते हैं करेक्ट बट जो हमारा आईएनजी रहता है जिसको हम प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस बोलते हैं वो हर जगह पे नहीं यूज होता है ओके क्यों वो हम देखने वाले हैं वेट फॉर इट नाउ द वे आई सेड another thing that you need to understand the pronunciation over here I work part time as a server Abhi, most of you, when you read it, you must have read as I work part time as a server. Correct? Did you observe the difference between these two sentences the way I pronounced it? I work part time as a server. ये first हो गया. Second, which is the correct pronunciation, I work part time as a server. Can you see the difference? Can you observe the difference? ओके नाउ व्हाई वो भी मैं आपको 2 मिनट में बताऊंगी लेट मी क्विकली फर्स्ट एक्सप्लेन द कॉन्वर्जेशन टू यू इट्स इजी बट ऐसा अगर कुछ रहा जो आपको नहीं समझा आई क्विकली एक्सप्लेन इट ओके सो वो बोलता है वर्क पार्ट टाइम एज अ सर्वर करेक्ट सर्वर क्या होता है हमने जस्ट देखा देन वो पूछती है कौन से रेस्टोरेंट में वॉट रेस्टोरेंट डू यू वर्क एट मतलब आप कहाँ कौन से रेस्टोरेंट में काम करते हो तो वो बोलता है वर्क एट स्टेलास कैफे डाउनटाउन डाउनटाउन जो मेन एरिया रहता है जहाँ पर मोस्ट ऑफ द ऑफिसेज एंड चीज़ें लोकेटेड होती है उसको हम डाउनटाउन बोलते हैं ठीक है स्टेलास कैफे इज द नेम ऑफ द रेस्टोरेंट ओवर हियर देन वो बोलता है देन एमी सेज दैट्स कूल हाउ डू यू लाइक इट मतलब क्या तुम्हें पसंद है कैसा लगता है तुम्हें जॉब देन ही सेज इट्स ओके आई एम ऑन माय फीट ऑल डे मतलब मैं दिन भर खड़ा रहता हूँ सो आई एम ऑलवेज टायर्ड सो उसको पूछता है व्हाट डू यू डू तो एमी बोलती है आई एम अ डांसर सो वो बोलता है how exciting because dancer is a very different job right not a very mainstream job that people again take up so Amy says yeah it's great I work with incredible people then वो पूछता है कि is it difficult then वो बोलती है little I'm on my feet all day too मतलब मैं भी दिन भर खड़ी रहती हूँ but मुझे पसंद है right so that's your overall gist of the conversation over here ऐसा कुछ पार्ट जो समझा नहीं किसी को
No, ma'am.
अंडरस्टूड राइट? ओके, नाउ द फर्स्ट रूल दैट आई टोल्ड यू, सेकेंड रूल जो हमारा ग्रामर का है वो तो हम देखेंगे ही कि हम आईएनजी क्यों नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ वर्क क्यों बोल रहे हैं हम, वो तो हम देखेंगे ही। बट उसके पहले द pronunciation rule that I told you about. Now हम work क्यों बोल रहे हैं, work क्यों नहीं बोल रहे हैं? Because the first rule that we have today to reduce our mother tongue influence is कि R को हम कैसे यूज करेंगे हमारे sentences में या फिर words में, to be very specific. अभी R, you might know it's a letter. Correct? We have the letter R, we have our letters A B C D E F G, हमें पता है right? इनमें से कुछ है consonants, इनमें से कुछ है vowels, right? Which are vowels and which are consonants? Who can tell me? कौन से consonants, कौन से letters consonant होते हैं, कौन से letters vowels होते हैं?
A, E,
Vowel.
I, O, U vowels
Hmm. All
and
the others are
us
consonants.
consonant.
Okay, very good. Now R हमारा consonant है, we know that, correct? अभी ये R का जो sound है ना, ये हमारा समझने में हेल्प करेगा कि हमारा मदर टंग इन्फ्लुएंस कितना है। अभी बिफोर वी लुक एट द pronunciation rule of R, I want you to tell me what do you guys understand when I say mother tongue influence?
The way we pronounce it.
Pronounce what?
R.
Okay, basically mother tongue influence is nothing but the influence that our mother tongue has on a specific language. अभी हम यहाँ पर specific language की बात कर रहे हैं, English, करेक्ट? अभी जब भी हम कोई भी वर्ड या फिर कोई भी सेंटेंस अगर हम देखते हैं ना, हमेशा हमारे प्रोनाउंसिएशंस हम ट्राई टू ड्रॉ करेंगे फ्रॉम आवर मदर टंग, करेक्ट? तो उसी वजह से ना, इफ यू आर महाराष्ट्रंस यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस बेटर कि बहुत सारे वर्ड जो हम है वो मराठी से हम ट्राई करेंगे प्रोनाउंस करने का, अगर हमें कुछ समझ में नहीं आया तो, करेक्ट? जैसे कि आर को हम बहुत हार्शली प्रोनाउंस करते हैं इन आर मराठी लैंग्वेज, राइट? सेम गोज फॉर हिंदी लैंग्वेज, बट इंग्लिश में वैसा नहीं रहता है। इंग्लिश में आर साउंड्स आर वेरी वेरी सॉफ्ट। ओके, now, mother tongue influence reduction is important to get that accent that we need. Okay? अभी voice and accent ये आप लोगों ने सुना होगा. What do you understand by voice and accent? First, tell me that, guys. Any idea? जिनके kids है उन्होंने phonics ये term सुना होगा. Correct? Phonics को ही हम adult language में voice and accent बोलते हैं. Okay, it's just sophisticated term for the same thing. Phonics are nothing but the way our letters are pronounced in English language. ठीक है, तो उसको हम बोलते हैं वॉइस एंड एक्सेंट. वॉइस एंड एक्सेंट इज नथिंग बट द वे आर लेटर्स आर प्रोनाउंस्ड इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. ओके, नाउ एक्सेंट जब हम बोलते हैं मैनी पीपल गेट कंफ्यूज्ड कि हम क्या हम अमेरिकन एक्सेंट या फिर ब्रिटिश एक्सेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. सो दैट्स नॉट ट्रू. ओके, हम जब एक्सेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, आई एम टॉकिंग स्पेसिफिकली अबाउट आवर कोर्स, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट न्यूट्रल एक्सेंट. ओके, हम ब्रिटिश एक्सेंट या फिर अमेरिकन एक्सेंट की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? बिकॉज वी आर नॉट ब्रिटिश, वी आर नॉट अमेरिकन, वी आर इंडियंस. करेक्ट? अगर मैं आज ब्रिटिश एक्सेंट में आपके सामने बात भी करूं, जो कि मैं कर सकती हूँ, तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि वो मेरा असली एक्सेंट नहीं है. करेक्ट? आई एम ट्राइंग टू फेक इट. समझ में आएगा कि नहीं आएगा, बताओ मुझे.
I
व्हाट डू यू
don't.
गाइस थिंक?
Yes,
आएगा,
yes.
पक्का आएगा. इफ अ नॉन ब्रिटिश पर्सन और नॉन नेटिव पर्सन इज ट्राइंग टू यूज दैट स्पेसिफिक एक्सेंट, हमें इजीली समझ में आता है कि वो पर्सन फेक कर रहा है, वो उसका रियल एक्सेंट नहीं है. Okay, that is the reason we don't focus on any one particular accent but we focus more on neutralization of accent. What do we mean by neutralization of accent now? आप बोलोगे सुष्मिता बहुत सारे टर्म्स यूज कर रहे हो, थोड़ा सा स्लो डाउन करो. लास्ट टर्म, न्यूट्रलाइजेशन ऑफ एक्सेंट इज नथिंग नाउ द वे आई एम स्पीकिंग. अभी मैं जब इंग्लिश में बात कर रही हूँ, क्या आप गेस कर पाओगे कि मैं अमेरिका से हूँ, महाराष्ट्र से हूँ? अभी मैंने बताया है स्टार्ट में, बट वो साइड में रख दो। मैं महाराष्ट्र से हूँ, गुजरात से हूँ, या फिर यूपी से हूँ, या फिर चेन्नई से हूँ। क्या आप गेस इंग्लिश? आर यू एबल टू
No,
गेस
ma'am.
फ्रॉम वेयर आई एम ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ माई लैंग्वेज?
Mm, no, ma'am.
No, right?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's really more to the Indian language, Indian English, I can say.
Correct. So we call it neutral accent. Okay? जहाँ पर हम proper English pronunciation जो हमारे है वो use कर रहे हैं, हम कोई भी एक accent as such use नहीं कर रहे, जो हमारा neutral Indian accent हम बोल सकते हैं use कर रहे हैं. Okay? That is what we mean by neutralization of accent. Now, to neutralize our accent, it is important to understand कि हमारे जो letters है वो actual में हम pronounce कैसे करते हैं. अभी जो हमारे बाकी सारे letters है वो हम one by one देखेंगे, समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. But according to me, सबसे पहले जो हमारा mother tongue influence कम करने के लिए जो important है वो है letter R. जैसे मैंने बोला, हम बहुत बार बोलते हैं I work at dash 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 company, correct? Or can you pass me a glass of water, correct? हम ऐसे बोलते हैं, right? Most of the people, when you listen to them, that's how they will speak. मैं भी बोलती हूँ बहुत बार, I'm sure about that, because that is what we feel is the correct pronunciation for this letter. But the letter R has two rules attached to it. What are these two rules? It depends, the pronunciation of the letter R depends on the letter that it comes after. ठीक है? अगर हमारा वर्ड में अगर R के पहले कॉन्सोनेंट है तो हम उस R को प्रोनाउंस करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ट्रैवल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्राई, फॉर एग्जाम्पल प्रिटी. ओके, तो यहाँ पर हमारे लेटर R के पहले कॉन्सोनेंट है. कॉन्सोनेंट हमने जस्ट समझे, all the other letters except A, E, I, O, U are consonants, correct? But अगर हमारे लेटर R के पहले वावल है जो कि है A, E, I, O, U वावल है, तो हमारा R जो है ना वो साइलेंट रहेगा, उसको हम प्रोनाउंस नहीं करेंगे. दैट इज द रीजन जो हमने जस्ट फर्स्ट सेंटेंस जो देखा था कॉन्वर्जेशन में, आई वर्क एट अ डैश डैश डैश, क्या था वो? आई वर्क एट अ रेस्टोरेंट, आई वर्क इन अ रेस्टोरेंट एज अ सर्वर, करेक्ट? तो सर्वर, अगेन मैंने आर यहाँ पर प्रोनाउंस नहीं किया. क्यों? बिकॉज SERVER, आर के पहले क्या आ रहा है? ई, विच इज अ वावल. समझ में आया रूल?
Yes, ma'am.
अगर आर आ रहा है और उसके पहले वावल है तो हम उस आर को प्रोनाउंस नहीं करेंगे. बट अगर आर एट द स्टार्ट ऑफ द वर्ड आ रहा है या फिर कॉन्सोनेंट के बाद आ रहा है तो हम उसको प्रोनाउंस करेंगे. ओके, वी रोल द आर, दैट्स व्हाट वी कॉल इट. दैट्स द फर्स्ट रूल दैट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड टू रिड्यूस योर मदर टंग इन्फ्लुएंस. ट्रस्ट मी, आप इतना भी रूल यूज करके ना अगर आप कल से प्रोनाउंस करना स्टार्ट करोगे इंग्लिश में, यू विल सी a drastic improvement in your language. Okay, देखने को तो बहुत छोटा रूल है बट ये रूल आपके एक्सेंट को मेक और ब्रेक करता है. ओके, सो आई विल से ब्रेड एंड बटर, आई विल नॉट से बटर, आई विल से बटर. ओके, आर का साउंड रहता है बट वो एकदम स्लाइट रहता है. अभी हम सीखने का ट्राई कर रहे हैं तो उसके लिए हम उसको साइलेंट ही रखेंगे, बटर. ठीक है, सिंपली अ का साउंड आएगा वहां पर. अभी के लिए वैसे समझ लीजिए. क्लियर? So I will say rat, rice, pretty, strain, cry, and story. Okay, but I will say car, coat, learn, shorter, and store. Clear? समझ में आया difference? Very good. Now, 1 second. Quickly tell me words लिखिए जल्दी से इनके जो भी आएंगे एंड उसमें कौन से वर्ड्स में आर साइलेंट होगा एंड कौन से वर्ड्स में आर प्रोनाउंस होगा वो आप मुझे बताओगे. So quick exercise to understand कि आप लोगों को समझा या नहीं समझा रूल.
Oh, I was speaking on
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
the second one, Earth, like here also it should be silent. Third,
अर्थ
then
और वर्ल्ड दोनों भी आ सकता है वर्ड यहाँ पर, ठीक है.
yeah, okay, yeah, and door. Then it's
अगेन वेरी स्लाइट प्रोनाउंसिएशन. डो.
door.
डो.
Yeah,
ओके.
I don't know what this word called. It's ostrich or
ओके. नो वरीज,
I
व्हाटएवर यू अंडरस्टैंड उसके बेसिस पे आप बता दो मुझे.
yeah ostrich. I can and sunflower. Then
ओके.
short.
अगेन सी
Flow.
इट्स नॉट फ्लावर, इट्स फ्ला.
Flower.
फ्ला. ओके.
Short. Then four. Guitar. Chair.
गिटार में भी गिटार.
Okay.
गिटार. ओके. एंड चेयर आर साइलेंट. चेयर. ठीक है. नाउ आई विल प्ले
Okay.
द ऑडियो. पे अटेंशन और ऑब्जर्व भी कीजिए किसमें साइलेंट था एंड किसमें साइलेंट नहीं था.
1,
heart,
1 second.
2,
world,
3,
door,
4,
turkey,
It's turkey. Okay. It's audible to you guys, right? You can
Yes.
hear
Yes.
it.
5,
flower,
6,
shirt,
7,
4,
8,
guitar,
9,
chair,
Okay. For this, flower and flower both are correct. थोड़ा सा ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश एंड अमेरिकन इंग्लिश की वजह से एक्सेंट भी मैटर करता है, थोड़ा सा चेंज होता है. Okay. So somewhere you guys could hear flower, somewhere you guys could hear flower. ठीक है. थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस हमेशा रहता है अकॉर्डिंग टू द एक्सेंट्स आल्सो. दैट इज ब्रिटिश एक्सेंट एंड अमेरिकन एक्सेंट एंड ऑफ कोर्स फिर थर्ड आता है हमारा इंडियन एक्सेंट. ठीक है. क्लियर. समझ में आया ये रूल सबको?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us
Yes,
quickly
ma'am.
go through the conversation. We will now quickly listen to the same conversation so we understand the pronunciations in a better way, and then we will quickly look at the rule, grammar rule for today. Okay. I know 8 o'clock हो गया है. We'll just need 10-15 more minutes. Okay.
I'm on my feet all day. Part A. Listen and practice.
What do you do, Derek?
I work part-time as a server.
Oh, really? What restaurant do you work at?
I work at Stella's Cafe downtown.
That's cool. How do you like it?
It's okay. I'm on my feet all day, so I'm always tired. What do you do?
I'm a dancer.
A dancer? How exciting!
Yeah, it's great. I work with incredible people.
That sounds really nice. But is it difficult?
A little. I'm on my feet all day, too, but I love it.
Okay. Very good.
Pay-
Now, in the next session, we will listen to part B of the conversation. As we are running a bit late, we will try to go to the grammar topic that we have for today. अभी जैसे मैंने बोला, आपने देखा होगा sentences में हमने कहीं पर भी ing form use नहीं किया है. अभी क्यों नहीं use किया है? Because यहाँ पर हम हमारा सबसे पहला tense देख रहे हैं, जो कि है हमारा simple present tense. Okay? अभी simple present tense जैसे मैंने बोला, हम बहुत कम यूज़ करते हैं. जब भी हम इंग्लिश में सेंटेंस बनाना चाहते हैं ना, हम सबसे पहले यूज़ करते हैं ing फॉर्म, दैट इज आवर प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. ओके. इफ आई आस्क यू व्हाट इज समथिंग दैट यू डू एवरी डे, हाउ विल यू ट्राई टू आंसर इट? इफ यू वांट टू ट्राई आंसरिंग इट इन ing, ट्राई जागृति.
I shower daily.
Try answering in ing. I am showering
I
like daily.
uh,
That's how we answer, right?
mm,
I am showering daily. बट ये यहाँ पर इनकरेक्ट टेंस हो जाता है. क्यों? बिकॉज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस जो हमारा आईएनजी फॉर्म है ये यहाँ पर यूज नहीं होता है, इसका इनकरेक्ट यूजेज हो जाता है, बिकॉज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस यूज होता है to talk about something that we are doing right now. Okay, it is not used to talk about repeated action. जो मैंने आपको क्वेश्चन पूछा, what is something that you do every day, so it's a repeated action that you are talking about. करेक्ट. सो रिपीटेड एक्शन के लिए हम यूज करते हैं सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस, जो कि हमारा सबसे पहले टेंस है. वी नो दैट टेंसेस आर यूज टू टॉक अबाउट वेदर द एक्शन इज हैपनिंग राइट नाउ, वो पास्ट में होके गया है या फिर फ्यूचर में होने वाला है. इसके लिए हम टेंसेस यूज करते हैं. टेंसेस आर क्रूशियल बिकॉज दैट्स हाउ वी अंडरस्टैंड व्हेन द एक्शन इज टेकिंग प्लेस. करेक्ट. वी हैव 3 मेन टेंसेस: प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस एंड फ्यूचर टेंस. करेक्ट. एंड उनके फिर 4 सब टाइप्स है, विच इज सिंपल टेंसेस, कंटिन्यूस टेंसेस, perfect tenses and perfect continuous tenses. And उसको हम अगर हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो we have 12 tenses in total. I'm sure all of you guys know that. Correct? Now what we do is we don't look at all the tenses together. Why? Because when we look at all the tenses together हमें confusion हो जाता है कि कौन सा tense कहाँ पर यूज करना है, कौन सा tense कहाँ पर right है, and कौन सा tense कहाँ पर गलत है. Okay? If I tell you in simple words, कुछ कुछ टेंसेस इंटरचेंजेबली यूज होते हैं. ओके. कुछ कुछ टेंसेस का स्पेसिफिक रूल है कि वो इंटरचेंजेबली यूज नहीं हो सकते हैं. ठीक है. जैसे कि सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस एंड प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस हम इंटरचेंजेबली यूज नहीं कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. बट फ्यूचर टेंस एंड प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस कैन बी यूज्ड इंटरचेंजेबली. क्यों? वो हम 5th यूनिट में देखेंगे कैसे, क्यों और कैसे. ठीक है. सो इसके लिए हम एक टेंस देखते हैं, उसको समझते हैं, प्रॉपर उसको यूज कैसे करना है, उनमें हम मिस्टेक्स क्या करते हैं मेनली वो हम देखेंगे टू अंडरस्टैंड बेटर, एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स वी आर गोइंग टू ट्राई टू यूज इट. ओके. नाउ as I told you, simple present tense, which we are going to look at today, which is our first tense, is used to talk about actions that we do repeatedly or as a matter of habit. So we Jagrati said I shower every day. Okay, or I shower daily. It's a repeated action. Correct. So we can use simple present tense. Next, we can also use simple present tense to talk about someone's routine. Okay. For example, I can say I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. So it's my routine that I'm talking about. अभी ऐसे ही मैं पूरे दिन का routine भी explain कर सकती हूँ. Same way, it is also used to talk about permanent truths and scientific facts. Permanent truths and scientific facts ऐसी चीज़ें जो हम change नहीं कर सकते हैं. Okay. For example, the sun rises from the east. Can we change that? It's a universal truth. We can't change that. Correct? So we will use simple present tense to talk about it. Sometimes we can also use simple present tense to talk about future, but उसमें ना एक छोटा सा रूल है, वो अगेन एक रिपीटेड एक्शन होना चाहिए जो हम फ्यूचर में करने वाले हैं. So if I say my flight takes off tomorrow at 1 a.m., I'm saying that okay, that flight takes off every day at 1 a.m., but I'm planning to take it tomorrow. Okay, so ये थोड़ा सा complicated rule है. So simply remember 3 rules for simple present tense. It is used for routines, repeated actions and permanent truths. ठीक है. अभी सबसे crucial thing, इसका हम सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर जो बनाते हैं वो कैसे बनाते हैं और इसमें जो हम एरर करते हैं वो क्या करते हैं. अभी हम बहुत बार ना जब सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस यूज कर रहे हैं, वर्ब में जहां पर एस यूज होना चाहिए हम स्किप कर देते हैं. For example, when we were doing the question and answers right now, when we were talking about different job titles, correct? हम लोगों ने बोलते हुए बोला he work in a restaurant. Is it a correct sentence? मैं एक रैंडम एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, ये किसी ने बोला नहीं था. He work in a restaurant. Is it a correct sentence or wrong sentence?
No, wrong.
Why is it wrong?
He works in a restaurant.
Exactly. That's how we will say. Now why? Because हम जब भी थर्ड पर्सन की बात करते हैं, थर्ड पर्सन कौन है इसके पहले हम समझेंगे फर्स्ट पर्सन कौन है. फर्स्ट पर्सन इज द स्पीकर. आई एम स्पीकिंग, सो आई एम द फर्स्ट पर्सन. आई विल यूज आई एंड वी in first person. देन आता है सेकंड पर्सन. सेकंड पर्सन इज द लिसनर. You guys are listening to me, so you are the second person. So the term that I will use over here is you. ओके फिर आता है थर्ड पर्सन. थर्ड पर्सन वो पर्सन होता है जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं. नाउ इमेजिन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सुप्रिया इन दिस कॉन्वर्जेशन. ओके सुप्रिया कॉन्वर्जेशन में इन्वॉल्व है, बट बहुत बार ऐसे हो सकता है कि वो पर्सन कॉन्वर्जेशन में इन्वॉल्व ना हो. ठीक है, से वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सम अदर स्टूडेंट हु इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व इन दिस कॉन्वर्जेशन. सो आई कैन से he is not attending the session or he did not attend the session today. He did not join the session today. ऐसे करके हम बोल सकते हैं, right? Now थर्ड पर्सन में भी दो होते हैं. ठीक है, थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर एंड थर्ड पर्सन प्लूरल. सिंगुलर इज ऑफ कोर्स वन पर्सन एंड प्लूरल इज टू और मोर देन टू पीपल. अभी ये जो हमारा थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर है ना, वो हमारे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है. अभी थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर में हम उस पर्सन का नाम ले सकते हैं. आई कैन से राकेश is not joining the session today, or I can simply use the word he, pronoun he or she depending on the person. Correct? Now जैसे मैंने बोला थर्ड पर्सन में हमारे जो सेंटेंसेस है या फिर ग्रामेटिकल रूल्स है वो चेंज होते हैं. ठीक है, सो आई विल से आई ड्रिंक कॉफी एवरी डे, यू ड्रिंक कॉफी एवरी डे, बट for third person I will say she drinks coffee every day. ओके सो यहाँ पर थर्ड पर्सन के साथ में हमारा एस ऐड हो रहा है. कौन से टेंस में? सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. ठीक है, विच इज अ वेरी क्रूशियल रूल दैट वी हैव इन दिस पर्टिकुलर टेंस. एंड यहीं पर हम मिस्टेक करते हैं. हम क्या बोलते हैं? शी टेक कॉफी एवरी डे. okay, which is incorrect. I will say she takes coffee every day or she drinks coffee every day. Clear? So I will say I work, you work, he works. I take, you take, he takes. I eat, you eat, she eats. ठीक है? She eats an apple every day. That's how I will say it. Clear? Now जब भी हम हमारे टेंसेस देखते हैं वी मेक 4 इंपॉर्टेंट सेंटेंसेस. फर्स्ट होता है हमारा पॉजिटिव, देन होता है हमारा नेगेटिव, देन होता है हमारा WH क्वेश्चन एंड देन यस एंड नो क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस आर नॉर्मल सेंटेंसेस जो अभी हमने देखा. आई गो टू स्कूल एवरी डे, ही गोज टू स्कूल एवरी डे. सो हम सब्जेक्ट से सेंटेंस हमारा स्टार्ट करेंगे, फिर वर्ब यूज करेंगे. अगर थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर है तो एस नहीं तो ई एस ऐड करेंगे डिपेंडिंग ऑन द सब्जेक्ट. ओके, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द स्पेलिंग रूल, सॉरी. देन वी विल यूज द ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, negative sentences are whenever we use the words no or never in our no, not or never in the sentence. So negative नकारात्मक जो हम बोलते हैं, हम बोलेंगे I don't go to school every day, he does not go to school every day. Okay, so again do के साथ में हमारा s या फिर es यहाँ पर यूज हो रहा है. वर्ब के साथ में नहीं हो रहा है बिकॉज जो हमारा रूल है एस का उसको हम डज के साथ में यूज कर रहे हैं ऑलरेडी, डू के साथ में यूज कर रहे हैं ऑलरेडी. ओके, सो आई विल से आई डोंट गो टू स्कूल एवरी डे, ही डजंट गो टू स्कूल एवरी डे. ओके, देन आते हैं हमारे क्वेश्चंस. जैसे मैंने बोला क्वेश्चंस हमारे 2 टाइप्स के रहते हैं, yes and no questions या फिर WH questions. Yes and no questions are nothing but whenever we are expecting a short response, that is an answer in yes or no. Okay, for example I can ask do you go to school every day, you will say no, I don't go to school, right? Or if I ask you does he go to school every day, you will say yes, he goes to school every day. Correct? So ये हो गए हमारे yes and no question where we are expecting a short response, that is a yes or no as a response. But whereas WH question हम पूछते हैं to get an explanatory answer. ठीक है, तो if I ask you when do you go to school, you'll tell me the exact time, right? From Monday to Friday I go to school from Monday to Friday at 7 AM. ऐसे करके यहाँ पर आप yes और no as a response नहीं दे सकते हो. So that is what we mean by WH questions. WH questions will start with WH question words, then we will use do or does depending on our subject, followed by subject and the रूट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. अभी वर्ब के साथ में हम अगेन क्वेश्चंस में एस नहीं ऐड करेंगे, बिकॉज जो हमारा एस ऐड करना है वो हमने डू के साथ में ऐड कर दिया है. क्लियर? Understood
Yes,
this
ma'am.
rule, guys? Okay, now with this tense, we also use the words generally, usually, frequently, often, always to show that repeatedness of the action. ठीक है? इनको कैसे यूज करना है हम यूनिट नंबर 6 में देखेंगे. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज एज ऑफ नाउ. Now, I want you guys to take a screenshot of this exercise. I want you guys to take this up as a home assignment and complete it depending on the rule that we just saw. ठीक है? Now, one more thing. Yes, for all the new joinees, I'll be sharing a test with you guys as well, which you guys have to give. Some of you have already given, I guess. जिन्होंने नहीं दिया है, please give that test. It helps me understand where you guys stand and how to help you in a better way. Okay, so make sure you give that test as well. It will be helpful for me. Clear? Okay. Guys, any question, anything that you did not understand? You guys can
No,
ask
ma'am.
me.